Welcome back, everyone. Today, in the last adventure, you and your companions battled 4 squads of Bogenhafen's City Watch and escaped the merchant prince Johannes Teugen's mansion. After a fierce battle, you bested the City Watch, and Antonio, Eric, and Alaric the Slayer escaped. Frederick and Rose were captured and imprisoned in the dungeons under the city barracks. The party regrouped and detonated bombs on the walls of the city barracks. You stormed the barracks, you and your companions injured another squad of city watchmen and recovered all the evidence, which includes the Demon Scroll of Lesser Summoning and list of Steinhager warehouses 1 through 7, along with their contents, various inexpensive trade items like cheap wine, timber, and similar goods. Underneath this, you found a bronze medallion and sheets of parchment, all with the Ordo Septenarius emblem on them. You also recovered a leather-bound book hidden behind it. The book belongs to Tengen and has his name on the front. It is written in language magic and contains the following dark magic spells: Blast, Corrosive Blood, Dark Vision, Fearsome, and Push. Now the party is on the final day of the Shangenfest. You guys are in the early afternoon. Something might happen at midnight that will make Ordo Septenarius rich, according to the handout that was provided, that you guys found at the Franz Steinhager's offices. What do you do now?
Right. If I remember correctly, our plan was to have a look-see at the warehouses, because that's the last real lead we've got. But I know CDC, or Frederick, if you prefer, wanted to get some mercenaries. So, I believe he'll want to do that. Or do you guys want to check out the warehouses first, then get the mercenaries?
I feel like we should get the mercenaries first, because if it is... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can finish up.
Yeah, I was going to say that if... I feel like we should get the mercenaries first if we're getting them, because we'd want them throughout the day, just in case we do stumble onto the correct location. If we find it, we're not gonna back out, having alerted them, and then go get the mercenaries.
So
yeah, that's fine.
So I think we should get the mercenaries we hired earlier. There was 3 of them. I can afford to pay for 2 of them and a scout. They'll at least know that we're facing something dangerous, and they're more likely to believe us when I say there's a heretical cult here in Bogenhafen.
Didn't somebody get captured by people?
Yeah, but we broke out.
Oh yeah, Rose and Frederick got captured. We broke them out.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last day, and we're trying to plot. We think something's going to happen tonight. My current theory is that there's going to be a heretical uprising or a massive demon summoning. That's my theory. All we know for a fact is that Ordo Septenarius is trying to get some sort of wealth. Jeeb is saying that they might be doing something in the warehouse district. I'm thinking we should just get some mercenaries to keep us safe, so... the last 2, the ones where we picked up 3 of them, we can go to the last spot, see if those 3 are there. At least get 2 of them, and maybe a scout. Someone with long-range capabilities. If we're going there, there's at least 2 people who might have magic. Tugin and the Steinhager guy. If those 2 know how to have magic, it might be tactically wise, which I'm recommending for our tactician, to have long-range people such as Eric and any scouts we hire to focus on them.
Yeah, sounds fine to me.
Yeah.
So
I see no flaws in this logic.
Now, there's the one issue left. How many warehouses do we know of?
7.
Okay, because
The only ones that were on the list. Sorry.
I thought you said there were 17 warehouses.
No. I believe the ones on the list were labeled 1 through 7.
Okay. That's 7 ones we can look at. I thought for sure we said 17. I mean, 7 makes it easier. Actually, then what would... Because I remember we said we were going to look at number 9 warehouse. Someone mentioned 9. I think I mentioned 13, and someone else mentioned a different number.
Well, I mean, we'll find out when we get there.
Yeah, honestly, we'll find out when we get there. Let's get those mercenaries and go check things out. If there's no number 9, we'll still check number 7 because of that one prophecy. But you know.
Okay.
So,
if we don't find nothing.
Party leader, do you agree with going with the goal of finding the mercenaries?
That's you,
Well,
Benny.
What do you mean? I'm the party leader? How'd that happen?
You did not select a role, so you were auto-assigned the last remaining role.
Oh no! Oh
Weird.
no! So what's the plan for doing mercenaries again? Oh, I didn't know. What do you think? We were supposed to get mercenaries? What?
Benny, you got...
Yeah, we're just gonna pay some people to come help us.
Yeah. Well, the party's injured. We're badly injured. Some of us don't have full health. Some of us have less than half health. We need some extra muscle. If this Ordo Septenarius heretical group has more than just... They said they have an inner council. So there should be an outer council. I don't know how many numbers they have. I know the priest guy...
Here's a question that's important. Are we wanted yet?
We are very wanted.
Oh, yes.
Extremely. The problem is like, how do you plan on going to hire mercenaries if we have a price on our head?
Well, no, you
mask up, and we just pay them more than we're worth.
Well, technically, you, Jeb, and Eric have wanted posters. Me and Sleepy don't.
But I had a mask on.
And there's also...
It's even in my inventory.
I understand that. You have a mask on. It doesn't stop people from knowing your general description. And doesn't stop people from putting up a wanted poster on you.
That is true. But for mercenaries, at least...
That's a
for mercenaries, at least...
How did they get... How did they get the posters out so quick, though?
It's been You took a long...
It's been like a day.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
You were in the
day.
dungeons for quite a while until you regained consciousness. They have time.
Yeah, but...
Well, if that's the case, wouldn't they be healed?
Well, we got certain... Then there was the breakout.
We got broken out again.
Yeah, we got injured again.
Additionally, when you rest, you don't automatically heal to full wins anyway.
Yeah, you only heal...
you gotta roll toughness, I think, to see how many wounds you regain. But regardless, for the question of the mercenaries, it's very simple. We just pay them more than our bounties are worth.
Do we know what our bounty is worth?
3 gold.
Oh yeah, I think 3 golds
a piece.
And that's only for what do you call it? Arrest that only for information that leads to an arrest. We keep them 3 gold if we can give them 3 gold right off the bat and 3 more upon completion. They will,
Well, I mean, we don't have to give them the 3 gold until the end. We just give them a day's worth of silver, like the what's it? Frosty posted.
I mean, if they figure out who we are, they're gonna need incentive not to just turn us in for more money.
I mean, we're going for the old mercenaries that were with us when we went to the law house, when that whole entire massacre occurred. That we could explain them.
That might be true. Yeah. I mean, they might know us, but that's not likely to make them more. that's unlikely to make them favor us more than they would favor money. You know, like, you know, they know that we're paying customers, right? So they know that we have paid them what they're owed before. We didn't, you know, rob them or anything, take what they were owed. But then again, if I were a mercenary and a paying customer became a criminal and he offered me 1 gold, but I could get 3 gold just for turning him in, I'd still just I'd take the 3 gold. It's just business. It's nothing personal.
I mean, also, all of our heads together is 15.
Exactly.
There is currently no bounty on the 2 prisoners, Frederick and...
So 9.
Yeah, currently none.
The true irony is that...
I mean, it's very... Yeah, you currently do not know of any wanted posters, bounties for you two. The 2 prisoners.
Well, we're killing daylight here.
Yeah, I was about to say we need to get going.
I don't have a better suggestion than getting mercenaries. Does everybody agree with it?
I recommend it, but I think the
good.
price should be limited for the moment. I mean,
All right, so party navigator, your decision.
Well,
so, mercenaries, where would you go?
Oh.
Okay, Benny, if you want to change your mind, speak up.
No, I just wanted to make sure. Because I didn't know that I didn't plan on being the party leader. So all this stuff, do you want to switch positions?
I'll switch positions with you if you don't want to do party leader. I'm doing the actor, which is what you normally do.
Yes, and even though I play the actor, you're usually the one that gets us into social problems. So maybe it'd be better if I'm leader. So, plan is get mercenaries, hire somebody. Really, the thing is, I hate to ask this, is what's Jeeb's opinion on this? I want to be able to weigh everybody's opinion before making a decision.
What do you think, Jeeb?
So we are winded. That's correct. That's true. We are out of resources. Well, you guys have resources. I'm out of resources. We are on a limited time schedule. We don't know if the mercenaries, even if because I've not met these old ones you guys have met, as I can attest to whatever they've got. So we don't know. Oh, sorry.
Narratively, one of them introduced us to you. So, because I gave him a silver and I said, find me someone who can help me hunt whatever this thing was that killed those people outside the law office.
So, okay, that's fine. But I still don't know how trustworthy they are. Okay. So,
I think hiring the guys that we worked with before that saw the massacre is that we can probably explain to them that the people behind whatever horrendous monstrosity that killed that gentleman outside the law offices are behind something really, really bad, and if we work together, we can save the city. And if you think that maybe we could just
Well, I mean, we can even take it a step further. We can say they're putting a bounty on us because we're trying to stop them, and we need help. Yeah,
that's exactly what I was about to say. Is that, or you can decide to turn us in, and then by the time you get your money, the Chaos Cult has already victorious, and you're being flayed by demons.
Yeah. So my opinion is, we should do it. Yes.
Okay.
But I also think we should throw them through the door first.
Well, I think we should use them strategically. So for right now, our biggest heavy hitter is you, Jeb. I think they should be there to guard you for majority of the run. If we get a scout plus Sleepy plus Eric, have them do long range, while the rest of us form a shield wall and start attacking any enemies that come near us. One of the things I remember with Warhammer Fantasy is if you do strategic movement, you can annihilate armies. The fact that we were separated last time in last session, that screwed us up badly. If we all stayed together in one circle, defend anyone coming at us, we would have survived longer. We need to stick together. So I think we do a shield wall with me, Benny, Jeb, any mercenaries we hire, keep the scouts and the long-range guys behind the shield wall, and try to deal with it. Now, the main issue is we got to find which warehouse specifically has it. Now, I don't know how strong my skill of looking is, because it's very limited. Because last time it kicked off, there was an actual demon summoning circle there, with a demon, some sort of circle.
What type of demon was it?
It was a Zinchian Herald.
So wouldn't it be the 7th warehouse then?
No, the 7 is Nurgle's number. 9 is Zinch's number.
Yeah, either way, we're burning late. Let's go get those guys, and then because we can overthink the planning and spend all day. So we'll just think on the fly. It'll be easier.
All right. So party navigator, tell me, where do you go?
Eric. Oh wait, no.
I'm the backup navigator.
Not me this time. I'm tactician this time.
Oh, okay.
Let me check.
I believe that's Rose. No, that's Jeeves.
Steve, you're the party navigator.
Okay, that's fine. So obviously, because I joined later, I don't know where these mercenaries would be, but we will go to the location that the guys give me.
Well, you guys went to the Merchants Guild to hire the mercenaries. Do you want to go to the Merchants Guild?
Oh, that's probably a bad idea.
That's probably a very bad idea.
It's a bad idea for any one of us that has a wanted poster. Good luck,
So-
Frederick.
So it's going to be me and Sleepy going to the Merchants Guild.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you guys.
How much money had to be? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do we need to give you guys the money to hire them? You know, like right off the bat, so that you don't have to go.
I have 6 gold.
Yeah, I think.
On me. No.
I think Frederick and Alaric borrowed 10 gold crowns from each of you guys, or 5 gold split. They borrowed some.
So I got 10 from Eric.
It
and 5
was
from Benny.
something.
So I got 15 in total. I spent that on some stuff.
15?
I have.
No.
Yeah, you specific.
No, I believe it was 10
specified this.
each.
No, it was 10 from Eric and 5 from Benny. That was what you specifically
Yeah,
said.
that
No.
specifically
It was
said-
5 from Eric. I know because Eric was running out of money,
Yeah, Eric, you have 10.
and it was
And
10
you spent
from
a lot of
Benny.
it on your
Okay.
weapons and stuff.
Then I'm down to 1 gold.
Yeah. So
In that case.
we're not gonna be paying them too much.
So I have enough to pay
We
for
have
2
one
of
gold.
them for a day at a promise. I don't know, a prom night promise for later. So
All right. Last
I'm
chance.
gonna give you 2 more gold crowns just in case.
Okay.
Just up what you've got by 2.
okay.
I'll lower what I've got by 2.
Could I also hire scouts from the Merchants Guild as well?
Yeah,
Or?
their scouts are there.
Okay.
Excellent.
So,
Off you go, Frederick.
When you guys,
Make us proud.
Alaric and Frederick, you guys depart. If there's no more money to be exchanged, it takes you maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Walk over to the Merchants Guild. You can see that there are no wanted posters put up yet for you guys, but there is talk of this bombing at the city barracks, the despicable terrorists that have done that, the ravings of probably the chaos cults has overtaken Bogenhofen, and people are on alert. You guys arrive there. There's, a whole bunch, a few mercenaries, few messengers, a lot of merchants, bodyguards, guards, those sort. What do you do? Imagine this place being a giant hall of commerce, a lot of tables, a lot of people talking, supplies being loaded and unloaded.
We better not mess up.
Yeah. So I will.
There is a
look...
clerk sitting at the front desk, carved with imperial crosses and coins.
Okay. I will go up to the clerk.
Okay. Both of you guys go up to the clerk.
Sleepy, you gonna be with me or?
Yeah, I texted in the chat, but my Wi-Fi decided to die, so I can do voice only until it comes back on.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, you guys are in
Okay.
front of the clerk. She's looking at you guys. Can I help you?
Yes, madam. I came here earlier, a couple days ago. I hired 3 mercenaries. I'm interested in rehiring those same mercenaries.
Oh, really? Okay. What's your name? I can pull up the records.
Frederick.
Frederick. I don't see any records here. Maybe you just hired them on the spot. Do you know their names?
Would I know their names?
I mean, would you? I mean, it's not a question for me. It's a question for you guys. If you never asked, then you don't know their names.
Can I give a description of what they look like?
Yeah, you can. So you guys describe them, and she says,
We
describe
hired
someone.
on them under Aloysius, Benny is saying.
Or
Aloysius.
labor wrong. Whatever the name of the dead guy was.
Castor Librum.
Castor. Wait, I'm sorry. What? I don't understand. Okay, you just
I
grabbed
think
some
this was during
mercenaries.
the time that Frederick was using a fake name for everything.
Well, no, not for this one. It was Benny's fake name for this.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he looked like the dead guy that was supposed to get 20,000 crowns and a barony outside of Ubersreich.
So,
But then
so
the guy
Benny
got
was the
torn to
one
shreds.
that hired the mercenaries?
Yes,
Okay.
I do recall that was the thing. It was that.
Well,
As
I
a-
remember hiring one. He hired two of them.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Castor. Okay. I see something about Castor, but it was just quickly written down. But I mean, I can search. The description you gave is not that precise. Okay, I'll try to search for it. Give me some time. And you can see that she
Okay.
goes and she's trying to search around for the mercenaries that you guys requested. She's going to go ahead and roll a search roll or a research roll to find out if she can find you the mercenaries that you hired last time. So research is probably going to be intelligence. Let me just go ahead and roll. And she has, some inventories and papers, so it helps her out. She looks, and like, oh,
Hey.
yeah, I found them. Nice. Yeah, they're here. I can send a messenger. They can be here maybe end of the day. I mean, it's gonna take some time to find them. They might be drinking. So yeah, just put down your names. I'll put in an official request. Pay the fee.
Do you know which bar they're at?
What? I don't know. I have to go hire the messenger to go find him.
So they're
Do you have
not
any?
here.
They're not.
They're not here. No,
Okay.
they are
Yeah.
part of the guild, but they're not always on standby. I mean, it's
Okay.
not. If they're either on a job or off duty, and I have to find out which.
Okay. Do you know how
makes
long it
sense.
will take exactly? How many hours?
What? No, I don't know. I don't know these people. I predicted it'd take a few hours for the messenger to find them, at least.
Okay. Frederick
Don't
is
got the
hired.
time.
That's the name. You can put it down.
Frederick. Okay.
Hold on. Above the
Thank you for your
table, it would be better. Hold on a second. Above the table, it would be better if we had those ones. But we do need those. Need mercenaries now. It doesn't have to be those specific ones.
Yeah.
We've lost a lot already by wasting time. Maybe
I
just
know.
hire whoever's on hand.
Do you have anyone you would recommend to us? Like good bodyguards, a scout, someone with a good bow?
Yeah, I do. So, are you guys guild members of the Merchants Guild?
No, we're not.
We are travelers.
Travelers?
We're
Okay.
looking for. Given all the craziness, we're looking for some protection.
Of course, makes
while in the
sense.
city.
You came to the right place. We have an excellent selection of mercenaries and scouts, lawyers and porters. All your needs can be satisfied at the Merchants Guild. However, since you are not a guild member and a stranger, we would ask that you pay for your fees up front until you establish a solid line, a solid reputation, and then we can talk about a credit system of sorts. Tell me, what kind of services would you like?
I'm looking for 2 mercenaries and a scout, someone
Two.
who can safely navigate us
Navigate you where?
throughout the city, get us safely around.
Okay. So 2 mercenaries and a scout, and you want them to escort you around the city. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Specifically through that's pretty much it for now. I will be taking them for the day.
We had an unexpected incident with some bandits, or thieves, really, is a better thing. And we were looking for someone who could go and help us with that. So they'd have to be accustomed to danger and be able to, handle themselves.
Against danger, thieves, burglaries. Okay, I understand that. That doesn't sound too excessive. There is crime, and our mercenaries are able to handle it. Daily cost is 9 silver pieces per mercenary, and for the scout, it's 15 brass pennies. But the scout would not be doing any fighting. They would just be in the background, so they're not there to fight. They can fight and protect themselves, but that's not their primary purpose. Their primary purpose is to guide you. I can, however, increase their pay to a mercenary's level, in which case they would be more willing to fight.
Yes, if you could do that.
Okay, so that would be 9 silver pieces each times 3. That's 27 silver pieces.
Okay, I will give them 1 gold and 7 pieces.
Okay, if that's 27 silver pieces, doing the arithmetic, then yeah. And just a few minutes later, two mercenaries, and a local scout show up. And they smile and they say, "At your service."
What are your names, good companions?
The mercenaries introduce themselves. My name is Barry and Harry, and those are the mercenaries. As for the scout, we're gonna say that it is a. What does that picture look like? It's a human male, and it's gonna be Alan.
Alan?
Yeah.
Okay. Barry, Harry, and Alan. Do you know of any good bars nearby? Somewhere quiet, somewhere where we can talk in private.
Yeah. There's a bar nearby called the Golden Trout. It's renowned for its private clientele and private meetings.
Let us go there. I need to discuss something important with a lot of you.
Okay. And with that, they lead you over to the Golden Trout. It is one of the more esteemed places in Bogenhofen. As you guys are making your way there, you do see something as you're sneaking along. I want everyone to roll me a challenging perception test, please.
I want to just Frederick and Rose.
You want to be nearby?
I mean, I wasn't going with you to the guild, but if you exit with the mercenaries, I feel like we could join up.
Yeah, no, you guys are joining up with the party and then moving together. So everyone can roll me the perception test.
Okay.
Challenging if you want.
I am blind.
Yep, I'll roll it for you, don't worry.
No, my thing's back. I rolled a -5.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
There we go. There you guys are.
I still have...
Antonio, do you want to do your roll? Your perception roll? Benny?
Yeah, do me that perception roll real quick, Antonio. I have a pretty good perception, so I want to see if I can fortune that.
Oh geez. Perception check.
Challenging.
Skills. Challenging. Oh boy. Oh, it's only a +0. I can make it. I can make it.
I have faith in you.
Okay, nice.
And I even make it with
Hey, he made it.
Nice. So only Antonio is able to notice a quiet conversation going on in the background. Who here has been in Bogenhofen often? So Alaric, you were here when the party arrived. Alaric the Slayer, so you would know this. But everyone else, who here would have visited Bogenhofen often? Be honest about your character background.
Definitely not Antonio. This is his first time. He would prefer not to be in the Empire, but alas.
Yeah.
I am a wandering mage.
I feel like Eric would have been here pretty often. Like, what's the situation of the city? He is a thief catcher. That's his job. That's what he does.
If you think that you have a
Yeah.
a strong possibility of visiting Bogenhofen, then I want you to roll me a hard lore Reichland test. If you have the lore Bogenhofen, then you can make that as an easy test. But otherwise, it's a hard lore
Okie dokie.
Reichland. Okay, so, yeah. I'm going to say that, Eric, you are able to know a little bit, and Frederick, you are not, unfortunately. But,
So
yes,
close.
so Antonio, you see this conversation. You're the only one who spots it. This conversation going on between two kind of high important guild members. Do you point it out to everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Cautiously, surreptitiously, not like, he doesn't start shouting that, "Hey, they're talking about something. Let's all lean in and listen."
All right.
Oh my god.
So you see two people talking. You see this person, and you see another person who looks really important, but you don't recognize who they are until you see the heraldry. When you see the heraldry, it becomes apparent. One of them is Johannes Teugen, and the other one is Frederick. Well, you don't know who the other person is. He's marked Frederick Magrius, but actually, based on the lore Reichland test, only Eric is able to figure out that Frederick Magrius has the medallion and the title of Guildmaster. He is the master of all the guilds, duly elected by the different guilds in Bogenhofen. The other person is a merchant prince, very wealthy person that you see the heraldry on his, and the status of his outfit. That is Johannes Teugen, the person who owned the mansion that you guys raided, and they're having a very stressful conversation. It's pretty far away. You can see clearly that Johannes Teugen is putting some pressure on Frederick Magirius, and Frederick is flustered. He is showing clear signs of distress and hesitation. And after that conversation, they depart, and you can see that Frederick Magirius has a very conflicted look on his face, as he and his bodyguards, 4 of them, are walking over to the Golden Trout with someone hooded. Someone in the background that joins up with Frederick. Someone that you might recognize. Someone that is showing up on your screen as we speak. And that person is Morpheus. Morpheus is hooded and walking with Frederick Magirius, and they are talking quietly.
I wave in Morpheus' direction.
Oh. Oh.
Now, Morpheus was not part of the conversation with Johannes Teugen. But yeah, they went on ahead, and now they're in this tavern, this really high-end tavern called the Golden Trout.
Alright, boys.
If you point this out, okay, I think we just found someone else who can help us.
Whoa.
Are you sure? Because he does seem to be cozy with, the dark wizard we're trying to keep from destroying the city.
I mean,
let's listen in on him first.
Can I do an intuition test to see, is Magirius the Frederick guy? How is he acting? Is he sweating a lot? Is he how pissed
make
off?
me a hard intuition check.
Hard intuition check. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get a good look at him. And in fact, I'm going to say you barely saw him. You failed the perception test.
Yeah. I feel like we should wait. I don't feel like you should waste your roll now. I feel like he's going the same place we are. We can listen in on him while he's in there.
You're not able to tell.
Okay.
Should we risk going into the Golden Trout and just finding a nice place to sit and try to listen in?
We can try to get. we can try to get somewhere close to them. Eric, you're good at stealth. Maybe you can try to listen in on their conversation, see what's going on.
That's what I was planning.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are free to move in.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
I would ask, Sleepy, we need to convince the mercenaries. How much, meta-wise, outside of character, how much do we want to reveal to the mercenaries we're hiring?
Nothing about what we've done, but we tell them that we're hunting a cult, and that we need their help because they are extremely powerful.
Okay.
And very dangerous.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
If
go ahead.
Okay, as the leader of here, what we tell them is that we have evidence that there are high-ranking members of Bogenhofen that are planning on doing something that is in service of the dark powers, and we're trying to stop it. We're not going to name names. We just know that they're very powerful. They're very powerful people within the city leadership, and that's why we can't. So the thing is that if we stop them, then the city is saved. If they end up doing whatever it is, well, it really doesn't matter now, does it?
Okay, so I got it. Okay.
So the mercenaries escort you to the Golden Trout. What do you do? Here we are, they say, and the scout points to the Golden Trout in front of you.
First off, a round of drinks for everybody before we get this started.
Excellent. Okay. Well,
Let's go find a place to go and sit down. I also recommend let's try and find somewhere at least close enough we can kind of sort of eavesdrop on them, but not so close that it immediately tells us.
Yep. So you can see at the ground
I see
floor
4 bodyguards.
there is a private members-only lounge over here, and then there is the main dining area over here, which has 4 guards. And then over here, you see another dining area, like a kind of tap room area, and that's where the mercenaries point out. That's the bar over there. The dining area is over here. Apparently, there's some some important people over there, so I just leave.
I don't think they're gonna let us in.
Yeah.
Are those the same guards that were walking with Morpheus?
No, Morpheus. Well, with Frederick Magirius, yes, and Morpheus. Those are the guards with him. Yeah, the mercenaries go in here and open this tap room.
Okay. Here's the idea.
Cool. You guys do the.
Eric and Antonio, you try to convince the guys you're going to talk to your friend Morpheus. The rest of us will go into the place. And
I'm not going into that room. I'm just gonna listen from outside through the windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very
The wall's
wanted.
thin enough to do that.
Hey, we're getting some drinks.
I'm not listening through the walls. I'm listening.
We need some money to grab those drinks, though.
Yeah.
I'll take care of the drinks.
Cool.
I'll take care of the drinks
Yeah, no problem.
for our mercenary friends.
So that'll be. I don't know how much it is. How much you want to spend on the drinks, but they're like, all right, what do you got?
I'll probably get a round of whatever their
wine
drink
was
of choice is. If they want beer, if they want wine,
All
I
right.
know
whatever.
I think the last time
And-
we drank, it was like copper and silver, or bronze and silver pieces for drinks.
So it's 3 for ale. It was 3 brass, and for wine, it was a silver a bottle.
Yeah. Whatever. He'll explain as best he can to the mercenaries that of what they're doing without explaining about how we almost burnt down this guy's house. There was a demon.
That sounds like a
But,
really interesting conversation. Let's start that. They sit down. They're like, all right, drinks, nice.
Yes.
I make sure to look that there are no one close to us as we're sitting down with these guys talking. Maybe we're in a far corner.
Sure. The discretion is this parties. So the bartender there sees that you guys want privacy. She goes over. She leaves.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. 1 second.
Eric, you discover from that place that there are servants there sweeping. So if you guys are if you're listening, like on the other side of the window, they're going to see you, obviously, right?
Cool.
Or you can.
I'll slide her a silver and tell her to sweep somewhere else.
Or better yet, maybe
Give
you
me-
can
yeah.
you can go get some. Maybe you can go get a sweeper's uniform. And maybe he can clean up some of the interior.
That has a chance. Maybe that would work, but the people that work here would also obviously know that I don't work here. I think we're just gonna try to bribe them.
All right.
Okay. So we are going to do we're going to do Eric. Just give me a quick hard by bribery test here. This is going to be interesting. You see this
Oh,
person
dear.
sweeping. What do you do?
Cool. I'd walk up to them and be like, excuse me, I'm feeling rather indisposed. Could you give me some privacy, please? I'd be sure to make it worth your while. I'll flash some silver, maybe a glint of gold in my hand before awaiting their reaction. And you said hard, right? Hard
Actually,
bribery
no, it's
test?
gonna be. You don't need to roll. That was great. She's gonna be like, okay, yeah, sure thing. Customer satisfaction
Yeah, I'll
is
slide her-
our primary concern. And with that, she holds out her palm. What do you give her?
I think I'll slide her 4 silver pieces.
Slide her 4 silver pieces, and she walks away.
Excellent.
Okay, and you're
I'm gonna
listening.
stand over by that window.
I will come back to you a little bit later. All right, back to the mercenaries and the scout, talking with apparently Antonio and Frederick.
Quick question. How long after the storm does this campaign take place?
Storm.
What storm?
Storm of Chaos.
Oh, are you talking about Magnus the Pious?
No. I'm talking about Vulcan and etc.
I think that was a while back.
I am not sure. I have no clue.
So that's within the Warhammer actual
The second Great War against Chaos. That not the one that led to the end times, but the one before that. The campaign that took place in 2002.
Where
The IRL.
that's we're 20 years before that happens.
Oh. Okay.
But
What was
that's
the
not-
last?
That's the final battle, right?
Well, no, that's
Before
the
the
one
war.
where what's his face Grimgor Ironhide shows up and he headbutts Archeon and he has to go oh boo 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 and flees back to the Chaos Wastes.
Yeah, that's 20 years. That was retcon. That's when the end time occurred. That's 20 years from now.
Oh. Okay, because that's the only campaign that I know of. Because when I play, because in 2E, that has just happened.
And that was hilarious. If I remember right, he kicked Archeon the Everchosen in the balls, which was the funny part.
Yeah. So the thing is, what's the last major campaign against Chaos then?
That would have been Magnus the Pious's battle.
Yeah, that would have been like 300 years prior. There had been something before that.
So the only other
after
thing was the Norskin raids, bro. Norskin raids coming down. There was I know in a couple of years with Gotrek and Felix, there's going to be an attack on Prague, and the Empire gets involved with that. But that's again, Chaos is still in everyone's mind. There's Beastmen assaults and all that stuff, so it's not like they don't know about Chaos.